sun shines on.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Candid Talks with Bharat V. This is Bharat Vatsai, your host. In previous episode, we were speaking with Sarah Kashyap and learned how she got attracted to motorcycles and got into rally racing.
It's time to keep it slow and breezy, flowing easy.
Today, in our continued conversation with her, we will learn more facts about her life. Please do listen to this episode till the end. Before we begin, please do not forget to subscribe to this podcast channel, and you can connect with me on my Facebook page at Candid Talks with Bharat V. तो चलिए बातों का सिलसिला शुरू करते हैं and let's welcome Sarah Kashyap once again.
Get me out to the sea.
Hi, this is Sarah Kashyap, and you're listening to me on Candid Talks with Bharat V.
So, for these kind of challenges and cross-country rallies, how do you prepare yourself? I mean, mentally as well as physically.
Mentally, though, I'm prepared since I was born.
Okay.
Physically,
Okay. Yeah.
mentally, तो मुझसे Mount Everest चढ़वा लो आज mentally. Physically, मैं prepared नहीं हूँ अभी. So
Okay.
मुझे वो पता है. So खुद को पता होना चाहिए कि मेरे मतलब where do you stand.
Hmm.
So mentally तो मैं हमेशा ready रहती हूँ. So when my dad also used to say कि well, I mean, I think he's the one who spoiled me by saying हाँ कुछ भी कर सकती है, तू कुछ भी कर सकती है. So, those things, and I think I have that feeling in me that I am somebody who just doesn't give up. जो मर्जी हो जाए. तो
Okay.
मैं, and when you don't give up, then you just keep trying, and then you don't even care what other people are saying about you, or you just don't care, and you eventually either you will figure out that it's not for you, or you will figure out that you are able to obviously crack at it.
So tell me something. I mean, did you ever not think of getting into army or any defense line with the kind
I
of
was 23 when I
personality
went
that
to
you have?
England. That's true. I think I would have been all right. But I was 23 when I went abroad. By the time I came back, the age limit had passed. So I think I can only apply for territorial army now,
Yeah.
which I
Okay.
would. I mean, I'm planning to give it a go.
So you did think about that.
Yeah. I think I just love everything. I adore the Indian Armed Forces.
Okay.
Anything to do with them, and so absolutely, I would love to give it a go.
So, during your entire race career, while you are in middle of a rally or something, were you ever in a situation ever when that you are in middle of such event and I'm talking across the globe, okay, not just India. Maybe you might be outside somewhere. That you were in middle of such event and then some terror attacks happened or some riots started all of the sudden, and you had to leave it in between or something. Did you face this kind of a situation ever?
No. I mean,
Okay.
I was not in a rally, but otherwise I've faced situations like these. I was in the UK when the Bombay attacks happened, and obviously so the Indians and the Pakistanis were together in the class. So it was a very
Yeah.
tense atmosphere anyway. So I mean, I've had those kind of situations, but never in touchwood, thank God, no, not so far in a race. The maximum we have really gone through is, where people have to be evacuated because of a landslide and,
yeah.
things
Okay.
like that. But
So did you ever face racism or anything, that kind of a stuff while you were in
in
UK?
the UK,
Yeah.
oh God, no, absolutely not. They are lovely. And, I'm just, call me lucky or whatever. But then I personally feel that I think it's my second home,
Mm-hmm.
especially Wales. So there are different kind of people everywhere, but there is no innate racism or anything, nothing like that. I think
Awesome.
Indians are the biggest racists on the planet. हम लोग तो हमसे बड़ा
I
रेस
know.
दिखाओ हमको. हम लोग तो अपनी काम वाली को भी दूसरे क्लास में देते हैं पानी, बोलते हैं ये
Seriously.
अलग है तुम्हारी
Yeah,
क्लास.
you are right. You are right.
हमसे बड़ा रेसिस्ट कौन है?
In fact, I had such a good experience when I was in UK, and especially the Pakistanis there. They're so helpful, and many Kashmiris who are settled down there. Amazing. I mean, they're so down to earth and warm, greeting people. They're very good. I mean, I had
No,
a
no,
very good time
absolutely.
there.
I agree with you. Yes. I mean,
So,
I have fantastic friends that I made from college, and I still am in touch with them even after, decades. And
okay.
it's great. I mean, I've had and I've learned so much when I was in the UK.
मुझे तो उनका स्पेशली मुझे खाना बहुत याद आता है. So I remember, when I was not in London, but I think I was in Luton, just before Leeds,
Yes.
for quite some time. वहाँ पे एक पाकिस्तानी फ्रेंड बन गया था मेरा, और उसका एक ढाबा था. I mean, I'll call it a ढाबा only. इतना अमेजिंग खाना, and I permanently that was my place to go to for
आप
the
इंग्लैंड में
food.
रह के भी देसी खाना खा रहे थे यार, कमाल करते हो.
नहीं, सब कुछ खाया, लेकिन एक टाइम आता है ना जब यू crave for our देसी खाना.
I was
So,
eating mashed potatoes and fish and chips,
कितने दिन खाओगे आप वो, कितने दिन खाओगे?
खाए मैंने, बहुत खाया.
एक टाइम होता है.
Roasted vegetables.
अरे मैं बैंगलोर में था कुछ महीने, मैं वहाँ का खाना खा खा के पक गया था. Then I used to crave for the anyways.
Yeah.
All good memories. So have you ever been able to do ride on Route 66 ever? Did you get a chance yet?
On Route 66?
Yeah,
No.
not yet. Do you plan to?
No.
No.
Nothing that I thought about. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a road person anyway now.
Uh-huh.
So I don't enjoy highways. I just find them very boring. So
Okay.
even
Now,
even in India, I mean, I cannot do even a Delhi to Chandigarh ride anymore. I just can't survive it. There was a time कि जब मुझे दिल्ली से घर जाना होता था चंडीगढ़, मैं हमेशा बाइक पे जाती थी. And मैं कभी बस या ट्रेन कुछ नहीं ली मैंने. So I would always, और चंडीगढ़ से घर दिल्ली जाना है. I mean, I was staying in Delhi for a while as well. So
okay.
every weekend, if I'm going to Chandigarh, I would go by bike. But I think I've reached a point where I just realize it's just very, very boring to ride on a straight highway.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
and I love off-roads because it keeps me awake.
Awake.
You just know what's going to happen, and you're constantly looking out, and you're just enjoying it. All your body parts are moving. There is a constant movement, and I totally love that.
So tell me something. I mean, no offense. Please don't take me otherwise. But what's your height, by the way?
इसमें क्या ऑफेंस है? तो दुनिया को पता है. Like,
नहीं, I'm talking.
आपने शुरू में आपने स्टार्ट ही ऐसे किया, छोटा पैकेट मुझे आपको पता होगा.
नहीं तो वो तो मैंने हाइट पूछी नहीं थी, वो तो मैंने एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट दिया था. बट एनीवे, सो व्हाट माय क्वेश्चन इज दैट
I'm exact 5 foot 0 5 0.
So एक बात बताओ, being a 5 foot in height, how do you maneuver the bikes, and especially on the off roads? I mean, and the reason why I'm asking this, because I think this will be a very, very good takeaway for all the other riders who are shorter in height. So if you can tell us the techniques of maneuvering the bike.
See, the skills obviously come with practice.
Yeah.
And I mean, major, I think it's just basically moving around your body weight properly, and you reach a point where you don't really have to touch your feet on the ground. That comes with practice.
Yes, yes.
Even when you are absolutely, so I still remember how I used to practice my skills. My best way of practicing my skills used to be in traffic. Because मैं ट्रैफिक में ऊंची वाली मेरी एक KTM जो बाइक थी, that was probably मेरे कंधे तक, so there was no chance I could touch not even tiptoe my feet on the ground. So I would just keep pumping the suspension and just try and go slowly. So I'm just like constantly practicing my skills of riding slow. Anybody can ride fast, not everybody can ride slow.
Okay.
So when you are, obviously when I'm in traffic, and I would just keep practicing, and मैं कभी नहीं रखती थी अपने पैर नीचे ट्रैफिक में. रखूंगी तो मैं गिर जाऊंगी, क्योंकि रखा ही नहीं जाएगा पैर. वो बहुत नीचे है. So या तो मुझे दोनों साइड उतरना होता है.
Yeah.
seat say. So I would just keep. So if that's the seat, I would just get off onto one peg and then get off the bike if I have to stop. So little things like that. And then, if you're cornering, just your whole body weight. And I think it just comes with the more you're on the pegs, the better the whole bike is positioned a lot more better.
Right.
So, and how you really keep your feet on the pegs is also important. So, little things.
So somehow do you think that, and probably that is what I feel about, correct me if I'm wrong, being, not that tall and being shorter in height, somehow do you feel that was probably one of your advantage in these kind of races and help you in maneuvering? Because
Absolutely. I think मैं जितनी देर खड़े रह के बाइक मैंने I was told I can ride a rally. I mean, I can do a full stage standing up. So if I'm standing on the bike like 3 hours or whatever, so I can do like a full competition stage or transport stage, everything. I can just keep standing on the bike for whole day, which is, I mean, obviously you got to be sitting as well, depending on where you want to sit and, on the corners. You've got to be, वो आ जाता है practice के साथ कि आप खुद के लिए decide करते हो कि what suits you better. But the taller guys, they can't stand for that long.
Can't. Absolutely. That is where I was coming from. Yeah. So because.
So I think it's that jockey theory. So the smaller, the compact you are, it's just much better with the bike. I have my disadvantages as well, of course. Massive disadvantages where I can't really tap my foot on the ground, and so I. Little things. So and the confidence, you kind of just lose your confidence if you're not able to touch your feet on the ground.
Right.
So, but I think that only you just need to break. That's all mental. So,
okay.
If you can break that, then I think you can ride any bike.
Amazing. So, if I may ask you, Sarah, who have been your pillars in your life who support you in your passion?
Of course, my parents, my brother. So, my family, very. And I have some great friends as well who've always been, who've always looked out for me. And even when I tell them about the craziest of the dreams, कि मुझे ये भी करना है, तो वो मुझे कभी नहीं बोलते हैं कि नहीं कर सकती है. They're always there.
Did you ever try stunts on the bike? Did you ever try that?
No, I'm not a stunt person. No? I mean, I want to perfect my wheelie and stuff, but then I'm not a stunt person anyway.
So did you ever...
Jesus नहीं बनने का कोई शौक नहीं मुझे. Thank you.
Did you ever get a chance?
No offense to anybody who does that, but मुझे नहीं करना है.
Okay. So did you get a chance to ride while you were there in Dubai?
Yeah. I mean, in Dubai, I've been riding on and off in the desert. Not regularly. Okay. But as in when I have some extra dirhams to spend, then yes.
Which bike do you have there?
I don't have a bike. I rent a bike and I go to the desert. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very easy to rent a bike here. So you can get a KTM 450 Rally easy.
Okay.
And then that's what I like.
So now that you're planning to come to India to take a break, आपने सोचा है कभी कि मैं दुबई से बाई रोड इंडिया जाऊं बाइक पे?
नहीं सोचा तो था, लेकिन अभी फिलहाल ऐसा कोई प्लान नहीं है मेरा. And दुबई से, see, it's again logistics, right? So you've got to be taking a Dubai license first, UAE license, a road license. A Dubai road license is about 1.5 lakh rupees Indian currency. Okay, minimum. That is if you pass your test in your first attempt. Okay. And then you've got to be buying a motorcycle, which is another 4-5 lakhs. So it's just and then again it's a straight road home. So कोई ज़्यादा mountains नहीं आएंगी, कुछ नहीं आएगा. So I'm not impressed. तो मुझे कोई शौक नहीं है. So किसी और को करने दो.
Okay, so
हिमाचल में चला के खुश हूँ.
हाँ, तो आप इंडिया जब वापस आओगे अभी ब्रेक में, तो I think there'll be ample time that you will have that you can ride in India. And you anyways have your bike here, right? It's waiting for you.
I am planning to buy a new one. So I'm picking up a new Himalayan.
Acha.
Yeah, I quite like the Himalayans. I think they're very nice.
Yeah, okay.
Sturdy machines. So I think I'll just pick up one.
And I think that's good for the off-roads, because, and especially if you are more into off-roading kind of a,
Exactly, and I think it's
Right,
got a
so-
great suspension, and in
Yeah.
the mountains you need the suspension, and you don't really need torque or anything as
Yeah,
such. I mean, it's
absolutely.
great on low revs and everything. So
Absolutely.
perfect.
So Sarah, who is your inspiration, if I may ask? Who do you look up to?
हाय दिस इज सारा कश्यप और आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं कैंडिड टॉक्स पर भरत वी के साथ।
From the biking world, or
From the
just
biking world.
I really look up to Mr. Parmar, Vijay Parmar. He's
Okay.
the president of Himalayan Motorsport Association, the guy who started Raid the Himalaya, the
Okay.
brain behind Raid the Himalaya.
Okay.
And so he rides a Triumph Tiger now. So he's a motorcyclist himself. 60 years old now, I think.
Wow.
Recently
Wow.
turned 60. So,
Okay.
but I mean, I'm a great fan of his, and he knows that. So I think just the way he rides and the skills and the endurance and everything for his age that he currently has, it's just mind blowing.
Okay. So
Yeah.
talking about the bikes, which bike do you think is good for rallies, and which bike do you think is good for long highway, long tours?
The bikes
Touring
good for
adventure
rallies, we don't get them in India. So the
Okay.
bikes which are actually good for rallies, we either have to import them, and I mean, like Husqvarnas and KTM's and even the Yamaha WR450, for example. So
Uh-huh.
all the dirt bikes really,
Yeah,
they are great
yeah.
for rallies. And for long distance, it depends what you want to do. Like I'm obviously now, I will be riding long distance. I want to do Northeast. I haven't
Okay.
ridden Northeast ever.
Oh, okay.
I've pretty much ridden everywhere else in India,
Okay.
but not
Northeast,
Northeast at all.
okay.
So I really want to ride that. But then I think the Himalayan is great for Northeast as well. And it
Yeah.
depends how much money you want to spend.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind a Triumph Tiger. It's too heavy for me. I like something that's light, so I can throw it around on the corners. Not literally throw it around, but
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of you're really comfy with it.
Mm-hmm.
So the weight matters for me. Some people it doesn't, but for me, I think Himalayan, as much as it is not a light bike itself,
Yeah.
but compared to say a Tiger and any other adventure bike, it is fairly light.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think and it's got enough. I am not racing on the road, so I don't need a super fast bike. So, I need something that does the job and takes me to the trails, takes me to the off the beaten path kind of roads. And I think any bike that does the job is good enough. But there are lots of adventure bikes I like.
But overall, in general, if I may ask, if I ask you, not about your own personal choice, but purely if you compare them as a machinery, which one will you go for? Himalayan or Tiger or versus
Honda Africa Twin.
Africa?
Honda Africa.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm the Africa Twin kind of person. I quite like that.
Africa
Just
Twin is amazing.
the way
yeah.
it's built and
Yes.
the whole
The build and the features are also awesome.
yeah.
Amazing.
So I quite like the same problem for Africa Twin. It is heavy for me.
Hmm.
So I'm not even 50 kgs now. I'm like 48 kilograms. So
Hey, it's heavy, and I think it's even taller than the other bikes. I think in that segment, I think it's quite.
no, I think Africa Twin is probably not. I'm not sure. You could be right.
I thought it is taller than the.
The seat
Tiger.
is like this. No, the seat is like this. So
Okay.
I think looks taller,
Okay.
but it probably isn't. But I haven't ridden it. I haven't
Okay.
even test ridden it. So I have no
Okay.
idea. I've ridden the Ducati Scrambler and all that. And I've actually ridden the Scrambler from Kolkata to Delhi
Acha.
a few years ago. And I quite
Okay.
enjoyed that. But again, that's not something that I would like on a really long ride, I think.
Okay. Great. So, Sarah, I think that was really nice talking to you. We are
Pleasure.
almost
Thank you.
reaching. Now, hold on. I still
All
have
right.
two more questions.
All right. Go on
So,
then.
what would be a message before we part? To all the lady riders, or rather the rally racers.
Just ride for fun. Don't think about who is saying what, and you got to be proving something. It's just, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, then it doesn't really matter. We're not here to make records as such. But I mean,
Okay.
if you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But
Uh-huh.
you know, I mean, if you are just enjoy it and make new friends, I think it's just a great hobby, motorcycling, and you meet like-minded people, and it's a nice community in itself. So I think
Obviously.
absolutely. I think I like it for that more than anything else. Like
So,
you have fellow bikers.
Are you planning to do something in the world of biking in future? Opening some sort of academy, some motocross academy or something?
मैंने खोली थी, बंद हो गई, वो फ्लॉप हो गई, तो मैंने बंद कर दी अभी.
अच्छा.
बहुत पैसा वेस्ट हो
Where did you open
गया.
it?
So I'm not planning to do it again.
Okay. So this was in
अभी
in
देखो
India.
मुझे
where?
दुबई आके मेहनत करनी पड़ रही है. So अभी
Okay.
I opened a dirt park in 2017 that bombed apparently. So it crashed.
That was in Bangalore?
No, in Chandigarh. Why would I open in Bangalore?
अच्छा नहीं आप
Punjab in Bangalore.
बीच में आप बैंगलोर में भी थे ना? I thought you were
No,
talking about
in Chandigarh. So I opened
चंडीगढ़ में
something
कौन
called
करेगा?
dirt park.
चंडीगढ़ में तो कोई नहीं करने वाला.
Exactly, I was ahead of my times. I was like, पता नहीं इनको तो अभी
चंडीगढ़ में सारे वो पंजाबी सारे वो बोलेंगे यार ये कोई करना है, हम आओ हमारे साथ चलो.
Exactly. So it didn't do well. So
Punjabi
I'm not planning to do anything like that. No. But I mean, I would support anybody else who would.
Okay.
And so yeah, why not?
So
Anybody
पंजाबियों की
else who
बात
wants
हो
to
रही
do
है
it.
तो आपने कभी ट्रैक्टर चलाया बचपन में? ट्रैक्टर चलाया कभी?
मैंने जवानी में भी चलाया. आप क्या बात कर रहे हो?
Okay.
बचपन में मैंने कुछ नहीं चलाया. बचपन में I was a good girl. So
नहीं मैंने सोचा कि शायद आपने बाइक चलाना शुरू कर दिया बचपन में, तो क्या पता.
नहीं
tractor में शुरू कर
मैंने
दिया.
जेसीबी चलाया. मैंने जब डर्ट पार्क बना रही थी, मैं खुद चला रही थी जेसीबी वहां पे. So
Okay. Awesome.
So I was
Last
doing
question. One last question. Did you ever dream that one day you will be talking to me on Candy Talks with Bharat V?
अब आप कपिल शर्मा बन जाओ वैसे ना. क्या भरत को ओरिजिनल लाना था यार. आपने कभी सोचा था आपको कोई ऐसा जवाब देगा?
मैंने तो नहीं सोचा था.
बस exactly.
Well, it was really nice and fun talking to you, Sarah. It was amazing,
Pleasure.
and pleasure is always mine. I mean, I
Thank
literally
you.
was,
I hope to see you soon in person
definitely.
when I'm in India. Yes.
Let me know, ping me. I think you're coming in January or February.
January.
और ये बताओ, इंडिया जब आओगे तो पहले कहाँ जा रहे हो? सीधा चंडीगढ़?
मुझसे तो दिल्ली की फ्लाइट भी नहीं ली जाती, बुक ही नहीं होती है मुझसे. मैं सीधा I hate Delhi. That much.
ठीक है,
I'll
तो
pay
let's.
extra, but I'll go to directly to Chandigarh.
ठीक है, we'll.
I want to come and see Sohan sir also, definitely. So I would definitely come.
Definitely, let's plan out something. So whenever you are here, and we'll plan out something. So let's catch
For
up
sure.
whenever you're here.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for
Pleasure.
taking
Thank you,
your time
Bharat.
today. Thank you so much,
problem.
and have a nice day. Stay safe.
You too.
Stay
You
healthy.
too. Have a great evening. Thank
Bye.
you.
You too.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
And maybe you'll just give in.
So that was Sarah Kashyap, India's first woman rally racer to have finished both Raid the Himalaya as well as Desert Storm on a motorcycle. Thank you all so much for listening to this episode of the podcast show Candid Talks with Bharat V. If you like the show, please do like, subscribe and share with others. If listening on Apple Podcast, do not forget to rate 5 stars. If on Spotify or YouTube, do not forget to subscribe and share. All the bikers can go and listen to this podcast episode on bikersclub.in. इसके साथ हम आज का सफ़र यहीं समाप्त करते हैं. बहुत जल्द मुलाकात होगी अगले शो पर एक नए टॉपिक के साथ, नए लोगों के साथ, नए अंदाज में on Candid Talks with Bharat V. Stay home, stay safe. This is Bharat Vatsa signing off for today. दुआओं में याद रखना. जय हिंद.